Hey guys, welcome back. Digging into a customer success audit on Wells Fargo and looking at this thread here. This is why do people dislike Wells Fargo? And they're digging into that. So I opened a checking account with Wells Fargo, often need to withdraw or deposit cash due to cash tips received. Been banking there for a few years now and have never had any problems. They're communicative, love my local branch. They're very prompt with my transactions. Whenever I tell someone I bank with Wells Fargo, and I've seen a lot of complaints online, they show dislike for Wells Fargo. So I'm just curious. So when we dive into this, it really goes back to a loss of trust. Wells Fargo opened up a bunch of accounts under account holder names without their permission to pad their numbers. There's a lot of pressure for total accounts opened on their staff, and it created this huge scandal. So this person was unaware of that. So really that's about a loss of trust in the community because of a historical issue that Wells Fargo has had. It really sounds like Wells Fargo has a little bit of an image to correct with how people perceive them because of that history. And it really sounds like they need to show how they value their clients and what kind of protections or steps they've taken to mitigate or move away from the problems that have been happening before. It was the way their sales culture was structured. So it became common for employees to open up accounts for customers without their knowledge, checking account, a credit card for them without their consent, etc. So there was millions of fake accounts that were opened without permission. And then a bunch of employees that were fired, fines, and this all happened in around after 2010, 2011, 2013, right in that range of time. So they damaged their reputation. They lost client trust. And really, it takes some marketing and some history to be able to bounce back from something like that so that they want to be able to trust their bank because their money is there. And the value is being able to trust that your money's fine, that it's there, that nothing funny is going to happen when you're not checking on it constantly. But I think they could really benefit from a proactive communication response to how people think about them if they want to be able to try to rebuild their brand and rebuild that trust that people have with their name, Wells Fargo. If it was bad enough to keep coming all these years later, they still have an issue with how they're perceived. Being able to show somehow that they're a people's bank or that they're trustworthy or that they have safeguards in place would be a really good road to walk down to be able to start rebuilding that trust. Pretty big problem with what happened before, but they do have a trust issue that they need to start tackling and to show where their values really lie. So more diving into customer success audit next time, and I will talk to you guys soon.